Sparks! Today I'm going to be filming a review on the 2022 Ford... No, it's been found. It's been found on road dead. No! Welcome back to the channel, Sparks. My name is Chris, and you're watching Sparkplug TV, where I do car reviews for literally everybody, not just car enthusiasts. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit that bell icon. If you're a veteran to the channel, do me a huge favor and comment down below and like this video. So, as you can tell by my dramatic reenactment,
I'm acting.
Fords have had a pretty long-standing bad reputation when it comes to reliability. No! Listen, my channel is nothing if not here to break boundaries and stereotypes, so I'm here to tell you that according to the J.D. Power 2022 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Study, Ford actually landed somewhere close in the middle in terms of reliability. So not nearly as bad as, say, a Land Rover or a Ram. There, put that one to rest. Okay, so have you ever had a mole on your body that at first you thought was cancerous, but then your doctor gave you the great news that it's not, but you actually don't really care about aesthetics that much to get rid of it, so it stayed on your body for decades? Yeah, that's kind of like the Ford Explorer. It's been around for over 30 years. It's seen so many variations and refreshes, it's almost hard to keep up with. The fourth generation Explorer was the last body-on-frame, giving it more of a truck-like stance. And seeing that the market has demanded unibody SUVs, Ford bent the proverbial knee and gave in starting in 2011. Can you tell that I'm not really the biggest fan of unibody SUVs? So the Ford Explorer Timberline joined the lineup of nearly 10 Explorer trims in 2021 to appease those off-road capable families that want to do more than just traverse their local grocery store. Let's explore some of the differences that make the Timberline the Timberline. So first and foremost, you can see that the front fascia is almost completely different from the base and the XLT models. The grille has the biggest changes, touting this angular oval shape as opposed to the protruding Explorer grills. The crossbar is the most noticeable in my opinion. You can get it with the optional LED off-road lamps as well. You can also see that there's this red trim line with the red tow hooks and then the skid plate down at the bottom. Oh yes, and how could I forget the cute little mountain badge showcasing that it's not just a regular Explorer, it's a cool Explorer.
You girls keep me young. Oh, I love you so much.
So the Timberline comes standard with a turbocharged 2.3-liter four-cylinder engine mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission. Yeah, I mean, overall, I think it's a much more handsome version of the Explorer. The regular models are pretty bland looking in my opinion, and this adds a welcomed dash of pizzazz to the lineup. Other than the 18-inch black gloss Timberline specific wheels and the Bridgestone Dueler all-terrain Revo 3 tires adding a whopping 0.8 inches of ground clearance, there's not much difference that you can see. What you're unable to see, however, is that the Timberline actually yanks the dampers as well as the torque vectoring system from the Police Interceptor version that works in tandem with the overhauled off-road style springs and anti-roll bar, giving the Timberline a more off-road capable suspension. So all of those chassis, tire, and fascia overhauling combined, you're treated to an overall improvement of the departure and approach angles at about 23 degrees on both the front and the rear fascias. All right, let's see how she fares on the interior. So the interior is fine. I mean, it's nothing really to shake a stick at. Immediately what garners my attention is how cushy and comfortable these ebony colored seats with the heathered cloth inserts are. I love the orange accented stitching too, it's great. I also think that the design of the Timberline specific interior trim is much more handsome and desirable than the regular Explorers. The cross-hatched cobalt trim on the dashboard is a really cool touch too. Reminds me of mining for silver and gold or something. The standard 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system is decent in terms of size, but laggy in terms of practice. I do also enjoy the partially digital gauge cluster, but it's not nearly as customizable as the 12-inch one. In general, I think that the cabin is nice enough for the price point. In terms of cargo space and storage, there's a decent amount of space to stretch out up front, but not nearly as much space to put your stuff in. They could have utilized the front cargo storage a bit better. Then in the back, yeah, I mean, it's pretty comfy and cozy in the second row. The captain chairs are comparable to the front seats. You can even move them back and forth, as well as the back, go back and forth. But then the third row. So I think the only positive thing that the third row has going for it is that these chairs are pretty easily pushed forward for easy entry and exit. But even though this second row seat is pushed all the way up, it's still really uncomfortable for me to even sit back here for like 10 minutes. And I must say, is it really a midsize SUV if you don't have 10 cubic feet of dog hair on the ground? Charlie, do you think you have a shedding problem? No further questions. You know, if I'm being completely honest, I don't really foresee a whole lot of people taking this off-road. I mean, even the Subaru I did a couple of weeks ago, didn't really see a whole lot of people taking that off-road either. But it's interesting that car makers are coming out with these types of like off-road capable mid-size family SUVs. I think these would be great for snow days. It's got a snow mode on it. I'm gonna put it into sport mode right now. Oh. Wow, the EcoBoost is like pretty decent. I was not expecting that. I was expecting a little less from her. I did not expect it to have such get up and go. The other thing that I don't really love about the new Fords is the transmissions. I think that it's just so shift happy. This one does also have the adaptive cruise control and the lane follow assist. And it's pretty decent. I mean, the only problem that I think that is, well, besides my camera falling. Okay, so I think the only problem with the lane follow assist in the Fords is that it really likes to veer from one side to the other. It doesn't always follow the road specifically, but I think, you know, by and large, like the suspension is very nice. The all-terrain tires do make it a little choppy, but in general, I think this is a very smooth ride. Yeah, the transmission was a little faltery just then. And again, I think with these Ford transmissions, you're gonna get that. I am impressed by the engine. I was expecting it to be a lot more laggy and a lot less powerful, but it's actually pretty good. I mean, especially for a car of this size, not bad. Alright Sparks, well that's all I got for you today. Thank you again so much for watching my video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you get notified whenever I drop a new video, which is every Friday from now on. To wrap up today's video, is the Ford Explorer my first choice in terms of crossover SUVs? No. Are crossover SUVs my first choice? No. But I think that the Timberline edition is the best looking Explorer that they've ever made. Other than maybe like the King Ranch edition back in the day. I think they even still have the King Ranch now. But I think that like I really enjoy the rugged styling, the off-road capability, and the interior design. I really like the ebony colored seats, and I really like the orange stitching. I'm also really surprised by the engine. I think that the 4-cylinder engine is actually really good. It's very comfortable to drive. The seats are comfortable. This would be a great cross-country tourer. You know, I think for the price point, should you get maybe like a auto-dimming rearview mirror? Yeah. Should you maybe, I don't know, get a little bit better of a sound system? Probably. But I do think that because this is a 3-road, mid-level kind of crossover SUV, I think that for almost $50,000, and for what you get with all the off-roading capability, it's decently priced. I mean, like if I had to choose an Explorer, I think that this one would be it. The transmission needs to be worked on. It either needs to be like an 8-speed or like a 6-speed. I know that's never gonna happen, but the 10-speed is just so choosy. Anyways.
Chris, how can I help you?
Hey, can I please get the bowl with the Kung Pao chicken and the fried rice?
Kung Pao would be a wait. Is that alright with you?
I'll get the honey sesame chicken a wait?
Unfortunately, yes.
I'll do the bowl with the original orange chicken and then the fried rice.
Alright.
Thank you. Thanks for watching today's video, Sparks. I'm gonna have some Panda Express, even though they don't have Kung Pao chicken for some reason. Till next time, Sparks. Bye. Hey, Sparks. Thanks for watching today's video. If you want more Sparkplug TV content, click right here. Right here. You got 2 options. Choose one, or both.